Hello, it's Brooke-Sidney here, your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today I am talking all about how to speed up your manifestation, or in other words, how do we make it come quicker? How do we bring our manifestation from heaven down to earth in the fastest, most efficient way possible? I actually delivered the conversation that we're having today to the Manifesting Frequency group. We have live Q&A coaching calls every 2 weeks. So if you're not in that group, if you're not in this amazing group course and coaching program, make sure you jump in. But before I get into it, I just want to remind you, in addition to the Manifesting Frequency, there are other ways you can work with me: one-on-one coaching, email coaching. That information is listed below. So let's go to the video. And so today, the questions really have been centering around, I think, how do I get my manifestation moving faster? And how do I essentially, that's it, manifest quicker, manifest faster? And I think that's why it's so important to talk about where our power lies. And our meditation kind of gave that away. Our power to manifest always lies in the present moment. And so many of you are spending time thinking about the past, or spending time actually thinking about time, which means that you're not in the present moment. You're not in the seat of your power. Your power exists right now. And whatever we're putting our intention on, right? Whatever we're focusing on and whatever we're putting our attentions on and wherever our thoughts are going is actually what we're creating. We're creating this moment right now. Obviously, even the past 5 minutes has already been created. We created it in this moment. And the future is being created also in this moment, because what we're doing now is creating kind of like think trees, decision maps, and so forth. If you want to look at it in that technical, logical way, like the design tree for our lives presently. We are currently on a timeline, but at any point, by the thought that we think, by the decision that we make, by the emotions that we choose to activate, we then put ourselves on a new timeline. We put ourselves in a new place. And so it is from that point, right? This point right now, and then right now, and then right now, that we have our power. God is a now God. In the bridge of events, bridge of incidents that we talk about often in Neville Goddard's teachings and so forth, we know that the how is not our business. That's the part that's God. That's the part that's the I am. That's the part, that is your higher self. If you don't align with talking about it as though it's God, it is the part that we are not in conscious control of, but our subconscious, along with our God consciousness, God self, Holy Spirit, God, whatever that is for you, your higher power, is taking care of that. So our job, especially if we want to speed things up, if we want to speed up our manifestation, is to make sure that we are making the best choices, thoughts, belief systems, clearing out anything that doesn't serve us in this present moment. So what also does that involve? It involves, one, making sure that we're clear on our desire and not the desires that may have been given to us, maybe by our parents, our family, our friends, our spouses, any societal kind of belief systems. A lot of people are quote unquote wanting things that they actually really don't want. And I know that sounds on the surface like, how does that happen? And what happens all the time. Many of us are in jobs, careers, even in relationships that we thought was best for us, or that we should be in and that we should want, but it's not actually what we do want. And when we are manifesting and we're taking our co-creative powers, we're taking what is best for us, I say align with God's will, and we're trying to create things. Oftentimes we end up with mixed energies. People call it mixed desires, lukewarm, and therefore we're dampening our co-creation power if our energy is split off. Like, I think I want this today, I think I want that tomorrow, or I'm not sure I really want this. That is not the manifestation power that we want to harness to create. In fact, we are splitting our energy, and split energy either creates manifestations that we do not want, or it's definitely going to slow down what you do want, because in fact, you're not even there. So if we really want to go quantum and think about it like that, if we really want to go quantum and we really want to think about speeding it up and jumping timelines, then you have to already be there. And there's no way that you can be there when you're here and you're confused, or you're here and you're double-minded, or you're here and in this particular moment, you're thinking you want, one thing, and the next moment you're doubting it. And then the third moment you're wanting something else. So we know that no matter how you look at it, whether you think about it as vibration, that is not the vibration that you're on. You're not on the vibration of the thing that is sitting out here that you're sometimes saying you want, sometimes doubting, and sometimes changing your position on. You're not in the vibration of it. And you're also not in the dominant assumption of it. You're not already thinking that it is yours and that you have it and that you are there with it. It is not already done, because you're not in alignment with it. Your thoughts are not in alignment with it. Your emotions, your physical state, your actions, right? You're taking actions as if you are thinking as if you already have it, but you can't be thinking as if you already have it if your thoughts are in all these other different places. So please understand that your power exists in this present moment. And in order to use your power in the present moment, you want to first be very clear about your true desires, the desires that work for you, the desires that truly speak to the things that you want, the desires that you've been praying about, the desires that God may have placed in your heart. All of these things, be super crystal clear. And then release the past. That's the other point that I want to make today, is release the past. Stop worrying about what you didn't manifest. Stop worrying about the time that it's taken. Stop worrying about the fact that you should be somewhere else, or that you could have been somewhere else, or that you wish you had known better. You didn't. Forgive yourself, surrender it, release it, and bring yourself and your hope and your power, your imagination. God is speaking to you now. God is always speaking to us. Higher self, whatever it is for you, God for me, is always speaking to me, is always trying to help, is always present. So in that present moment, in that present energy, use that. Start now. Start from here. Not even 5 minutes ago, not even 10 minutes ago, not even an hour before this call. Start right now. Make a rededication, make a new commitment, make a new thought to the thing that you want to manifest right now, and put yourself fully there. Put yourself there in the thoughts that you're thinking right now, in the surety that it's yours, right? Another way of saying the certainty or the belief or the knowing, the inner knowing that it is yours. When you know that it is yours, it is. When your knowing is more dominant in your thoughts and in your energy than your doubts, then it's yours. And how do we know it? Because it manifests. Because our thoughts are not doubting. I'm going to leave you with one final story that I heard recently that I thought was super, super powerful. And it's about, if someone asked you right now, if you were unable to manifest whatever you're seeking to manifest, maybe it's more love, maybe it's a better relationship, maybe it's even just something as simple as a new car, and it hasn't manifested yet. What feeling do you feel? Right? Right now, you were hoping it would be here. Today's date, it's like May 17th. It is, 11:17 Pacific time. Your manifestation is not here. How do you feel? And if most of us are honest, most of us feel disappointed. Most of us feel down. Most of us are wondering what we did wrong, or what we're not doing right, or we're doubting ourselves, or we're doubting the manifestation, or there's a part of us that feels like maybe I'm not good enough to have it. Where am I holding myself back? Why am I not receiving it? What's going on? Right? We're in that place. But if we're in that place and we're in that state, our state of consciousness, if those are our feelings and those are our thoughts, because our feelings give away our thoughts, our feelings give away what we're thinking about, whether we like it or not. Our feelings do. They are an emotional guidance system, no doubt. So if you're feeling disappointment, if you're feeling down, then that means you are not in the vibration, you are not in the thought state of having it. Because if you're having it and it's not here yet, then you know it's still coming. You're not worried about it. You're not down. You're not disappointed. You're like, it's coming. It's on its way. I'm ready for it. No biggie. It's not here in this second. It's going to be here next second. You're not tripping, as they say. You are not disappointed. It is still on its way. You are surrendered. You know that God's got you. You know that this is all working out for your good. So you're not disappointed and you're not down. So ask yourself today, whatever you're trying to manifest, if it's not here right now, how do you truly feel? And that will tell you, it will give you a scale of where you are in terms of your manifestation journey. Is it here yet? And it's not, and you're disappointed, go back to the drawing board. Go back to your scripts, go back to your affirmations, post in the group your questions for the things that you're struggling with. Make sure you're asking, because there could still be a block there. There could be something that you're still thinking about that's preventing you from believing that you can have the thing, which is preventing your receiving. It's preventing you from thinking like the person who has it, who has a self-concept. So I'm really encouraging you, if it's not here yet, to check yourself, right? Like do that test. And then go back to the desire, go back to like a recommitment, rededication. Then clear out any forgiveness, any worries, any doubts, clear them all out, surrender it. And then harness your power in the present moment. Harness your power right now. And I will see you in the manifesting frequency group.